So I'm going to talk today about why having the Dublin Marathon at the end of October is a really stupid idea. Alright, now the Dublin Marathon, it's also it is open to Kenyans. Often, most years you get Kenyans or Ethiopians winning that race, or somebody from outside of Ireland. But it's also national championships. So if you're the first Irish man or woman home, you're the national champion, even if you don't win the overall race. This year, Steve Scullion, he came second in the overall race because he was the first Irish person home. He won the national marathon title. Do you know what I mean? And but the thing is, we have like the cross country championships like 3 or 4 weeks after the Dublin Marathon, which is a bit stupid. Because like generally, if you're going to run the Dublin Marathon in October, you're not going to be able to do All Ireland Cross like 3 or 4 weeks later. It's just not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? And this year, in the teams event, Clonliffe Harriers won. They came first. And my athletic club, Dundrum South Dublin, we finished second. But we're myself and ourselves and Clonliffe Harriers are not the best team in Dublin. The strongest, or even the strongest in Ireland, the strongest is definitely Raheny Shamrocks. They won it the previous 2 years, but because they had like top runners running the marathon, guys like certainly McCloskey anyway, he was running the Dublin Marathon. Also you have to remember, Kevin Dooney did drop out. If he didn't drop out, it might have been a different story. Do you know what I mean? But because they had guys running the marathon, they didn't have their strongest squad. And I don't know exactly who else was doing the marathon, but personally they should be winning. They should have won that title. Do you know what I mean? And it's just crazy. And because the thing is, like, in Clonliffe Harriers, like none of the top runners in Clonliffe Harriers run the marathon apart from your man. What's his name? Oh, I forget. He's in like Switzerland or something. David Flynn, that's his name. Yeah, but he doesn't even really run in Ireland. Like, he's based in Switzerland, part of like a professional team, and sometimes he comes over to Ireland to train with Clonliffe Harriers. But the thing is, at Clonliffe Harriers, they all do the cross, all the top runners. At DSD, all the top runners do the cross. None of the top runners do the marathon. We don't really have a team in the marathon. The guys doing the Dublin Marathon are not our top runners. They're meet trainers. They're like 17-minute 5k guys at best. Do you know what I mean? So I think if you move the Dublin Marathon to maybe May, I think that'll make a lot more sense. Or have it at a time where the top runners in the country can run the Dublin Marathon and the National Cross Country Championships. We'll get higher standard. Do you know what I mean? And the team, the club with the strongest squad will actually win the event. Do you know what I mean?